Hello everybody, how are you all doing? Hi Mandy, hi Kat, hello Kat, hi Lisa, hi Gaina, how are everyone? Hi Audrey, how's everybody doing? So tonight it is the last and final instalment of the Jane F. Hankins month-long colour-thon colour-thon? Colour-a-thon with me. Colour-along, not colour-a-thon. I'm getting myself all muggled up. So, it is the last colour-along. Or I'm finishing this image, should I say. So I've done 4 images from Jane F. Hankins for the hashtag Jane's Imaginary June over on Instagram. So yes, thank you everyone for following. Colour-a-thong! That'd be cracking, that one, wouldn't it? Any one colour, any type of thong you want, lacy, full thong, thin thong, stringy thong, whatever thong you want. Hi Zoe, how are you? So which colour thong anyway brings me to, I need to put my logo in the corner. Where has it gone? Because I have uploaded in Facebook and I've also started the events page. In the top corner just here is the Julia in July colour-a-thon. We have 14 plus streamers for this event. I am so excited. So please head over to Shellarty and Colouring Friends. There is an event been put on there as well, or Shellarty, whichever one you want. Go on to the event and make sure you're in the events page. Hi Mona, how are you? So make sure you're all on the events page. I'll be uploading the schedule to that. I'll be putting a video on introducing you to all the streamers that's confirmed for the event. It's going to be so excited. It's going to be big, but it's going to be flaming well excited and I cannot wait. Probably bitten off more than I can chew. Thing-a-thong sixpence. So yes, this is going to be one heck of a colour-a-thon, and there's also going to be a hashtag, let me see if I can pull it out, that will run alongside it, which is all the same thing. So I'll be doing a hashtag on Instagram called Julia in July 2021. So if you want to colour any image from Julia Spirit, please add it to the hashtag and tag myself, shellarty.x, on Instagram, just like we do every month. This one will be one for July as well as the colour-a-thon at the end of July. Whoops. So that's there in the top corner, just to remind everyone. It is going to be running on July 30th through to August. It's a Friday to Sunday colour-a-thon, and I hope to see you all there. Thank you very much, Kat. So we're going to finish off the tree in this page and a hair, and I'm going to attempt a skin tone with watercolour and do the floor. And if we've got, depending on what time that'll be, I may do something quick just to get to the end, but we shall see. So I hope I'm off shift for the colour-a-thon. Oh, I hope you are too. I want everyone there. So, I'm just thinking, oh, that's leaked through. I must have put too much water on that. Do I finish that page, or should I start another one? I'm just thinking, oops, should I start another one, or should I finish that page? It would take me so long to do all them. You all saw what I did, didn't you? The tree. I'm just thinking, do I start again? Do I do something else? Do you want to see me finish this page, or do you want to see me do a new page? What would you like me to do? So I have got chipped nail polish. I haven't had time. I've literally redone my daughter's birthday today, so we've had family round for tea. Whatever I feel like doing. We've had family round for tea and I've cleaned up obviously before everyone come, so I've chipped a few nails and I haven't had time to sort them out, so I do apologise. You can't really tell unless you zoom in. I've just got a few things, you know, where you've been washing up. Whatever you want, Shell Watcher. You want me to finish it, order it. Okay. So, as the same as last time, I'm using the Dalerone Aquafine. Now, I was talking to Kelly on video chat about these, and we was looking at how much they were. They were $63. 63 flaming dollars for this palette in the US. That is shocking. I paid 10 quid in England for this palette in the range. Let me just sort that zoom out. It's flashing away like a good one. There we go. So yeah, this is the set I'm using. So I hope you can get it in a different. That's absolutely, I just couldn't get over how dear it was in the US for this palette. And there's only 24 colours, and I don't think they do a bigger palette in the Aquafines. So that was actually shocking. Yeah, I love them. I've used them quite a lot of these, though. As you can see, a lot of them are faded completely away, some of them. But yeah, I've done this one with them. I'm trying to think what else. I've done quite a few pages, you know, with this palette. So yeah, they are a good one, and they were when I bought these, they were 10 quid in the range. You should have a range, shouldn't you, do Zoe, if you're in the UK? They won't cost more in the US due to the import fees. Oh, so that's what it is then. So let me just get my what I'm trying to think what one I was using yesterday. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was that number 6. So I'm just going to wet the 3 colours I used for the tree. And then they're just primed while you're all coming in. Oh, and I got sent this. And I absolutely love reptilioids. Ashley's got a flip through of this book, and I've started doing a little. I absolutely love this book, and in my own time I've just been starting to do a little page in there. It is only a tiny little book, but it is the funniest book I've seen. I mean, I laugh at Jane F. Hankins' book, but this book has had me laughing. I love the range, but I always stay too long and get a car parking fine. No way! You'll have to start walking, Lisa. Okay, you may get a bit of a ring. I think I'm getting a bit of a slow stream. It's doing something strange. The range is 45 miles away, so I won't be going there at the moment. Whoa, 45 miles. It's so cute, Kat. Look, like I said, Ashley's done a flip through of this, and the pages in it. You'll love this book, Kat, because it's quite you know, like the characters you'd see in like Star Wars or Men in Black, or I'm trying to think, some of them, like he looks like E.T. E.T. Phone Home. This one, is it this one? He looks a bit like E.T., doesn't he? Mine's about an hour away. Is it okay now? Oh, it's buffering again. Oh, I'll have to I'm trying to give you a quick flip of this book. It's so cute, and the paper is so nice, and it's quite toothy. It's thin, but it's toothy. So yeah, I'm really enjoying having a little play. I've got using my Prismacolors for this dude at the minute because I wanted him quite bright. You found the craziest colouring books. I didn't find this. I got sent this. Angie sent me this. And Ashley's got it, and I think Tammy's got it. Because she sent me this, and where have you gone? This. So we're going to do, me, Ashley and Tammy are going to do a crazy month-long tag at some point where we did the 100 hugs. So this is another little book, slightly slightly smaller, but this one's cool. Ashley's done this on her live stream as well. I think she did the furry things huddled together. But they're so cute, they're all different hugs from different people. And they're tiny, so they're really good for like snippet. I mean, look at them. They remind me of, what's that film with them things in, Gizmo, where they go all nuts. So they're just 2 books. That's the one that Ashley did on her stream. The 5 little hairy heads. So yeah, me, Ashley and Tammy will be doing a month long where we'll colour a hug a day. So they were both sent to me, so I very much appreciate them. So now my paints have primed, I'm going to get them out. So I've already used the lighter colour, which was the yellow ochre, so I'm going to move on to the light red. This, when I do trees, it goes into like an ugly stage, like the same with come on brush, where are you? No. Like the same with skin. But that tie-dye, what I did yesterday, came out absolutely amazing. I loved it. So again, I'm going to put this red. So a lot of the green went over, so I'll redo that green at some point. So that's light red, and then I'm going to flash it out. I'll spread it out with the plain, just nothing in it, just watered down brush. I did a bad thing and I left my brushes in my vase. Can you see how it's tilted the wrong way? Hi Beth! Oh, thank you! Aquafine Colour 24 travel kit is $20 here on Amazon USA. Oh, that's not so bad then. I'll have to tell Kelly. Let me just put you in live chat. I've got you all in top chat. Whoops, I'm very sorry. Let me get you in order. There we go. Hi Jamie. So let me just pull you all a bit close to this tree that I'm doing, so you can kind of see. So what's everyone's weekend consisted of? What have you all been up to? I hope you've all had a good wild weekend. Oh, my mouse is being really funny. It's one of these Bluetooth mouses, so the kind of connects at some point and then it's like, oh, I'm not connecting today. I am going to change. Oh, come on. Oh God, that'll do. I am going to change the background of my desk, you know what you see here, because it's too dark and it's driving me nuts. So I'm going to come down here. Most of the tree is going to be this red because we did this with the other one, and just pull it out with the brush again, because I only kind of want the face to be bright and lit up. If it's the right one, that's what I'm finding. It's this one. It's only a little tin, Mona, and it's got like a scribbly bit on the front, and it's got the little hook on the back, and it just says Aquafine. Busy with my driving lessons. How are you getting on, Kat? Are you ready for your test soon? The heat in California, is it bad? Really well, Lisa. Got my test book for November and I'm at a pretty high standard. Nice one, Kat. We'll soon be on the road. That Lassie song come in my head then. Is it Lassie or Homeward Bound? And every stop I make a new friend. What is that now? What's that song? Is it Lassie? Something or other? Don't know. I don't know. So, again, this has just got plain water on, so I'm kind of using this as my blender brush. And it's got a loose hair. See if I can get it off. So if you all watched yesterday, Friday, I'm lost in my days, too much on that. Baking yesterday, change bedding today, party. What party? My daughter was 11 on Tuesday, but because Alicia was having her operation, we had to isolate, so we couldn't have, or she had to isolate, so we couldn't have people round, family round for birthday or anything. So we had it today for her instead, because Alicia's had her operation now. So we've had her birthday party this afternoon or this evening. So we've had a big pizza party. I stink of garlic bread because I've ate that much garlic bread because I love garlic bread. I'm back. No worries, Zoe. Well, we're all going to wait now for November to see how Kat does. We'll all be on pins seeing if Kat's passed the test. We're all like, did you do it? Did you do it? I remember doing my first driving test and I did so well the whole way round, and then we was 5 minutes outside of the test centre, literally round the corner, and we come to one of these lights that it was a pedestrian crossing, but it had like a grill over the traffic light, so I couldn't, at the angle that we came round the corner in, as I got like square on with the crossing, I couldn't see what colour the lights was on because of these grids that was over the thing. And when I've realised what colour it was and I noticed it had turned to red, I went to brake and he broke before me and he failed me. It was an instant fail. I was absolutely gutted because I'd done a 3-point turn, I'd done a reverse in the road, I'd done an emergency stop, and I did it all perfect the whole way around until that happened at the test centre, just outside the test centre, and I was like, no, I really wanted to pass my test. And it didn't even matter how much I cried to that instructor. He was like, I'm sorry, you know, if you'd have managed to get your foot on that brake. I went, I braked when you braked. He wouldn't have none of it. He wouldn't have any... He wouldn't have any of it. He was failing me that day, and that was it. And I was like, oh. I even give him, I need this for my new job. I need to be able to drive. Still had none of it. I meant my party. What party? Oh, you've got a party. I'm very sorry, Audrey. Fruit scones and Granny Handry's fruit loaf, my late M&L recipe. Nice. I love fruit loaf. We're all nervous as we live here with the fires were last year, supposed to be in the hundreds all week. Oh, I don't know how you all cope. I would literally shrivel up like a prune and cry all week. It's only been a bit of heat today and I've already burnt my face off. And I'm not meant to burn. It's naughty. So I'm going back in with light red still working with light red. And I'm going in at all these places where I want this red to be. And spreading it out then with my wet brush. And I'm kind of just following all the shading that Jane's done. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Aunt. I've been baking coconut cake and chocolate chip cookies. My mum's just baked Freya her Harry Potter cake. I'll put a picture on my shellarty and colouring friends. Oh, it was so good. She did chocolate fudge cake all done up like Harry Potter, and it was gorgeous. I melted my piece in the microwave and I had vanilla clotted cream ice cream on mine. Oh, it was so nice. It was so good. I'm loving this picture you're doing. Oh, are you, Aunt? Thank you. Where the football was tonight at Budapest, it was 30 degrees at 6:30 p.m. I was like, screw that. I'm with you there, Zoe. I'm like, no chance. I'm a ginger. I'm a ginger ninja and I burn way too easy. Way too easy. We was talking about this in Tammy's stream yesterday and I was like, no, I couldn't even come to Australia. I think I'd just cripple with the heat. Just need to wet this down here. I'm not liking how this is looking here, so I'm just going to try and lighten it off a little bit. Or take some of the layers off. Ah, get off his nose. There we go. I think that's a bit better now. I think it's the light actually that's the light coming from my thing above. I have arrived. I went to get French fries, sorry. I hope them French fries was good, Ashley. I had Burger King last night. It was pants. It was absolutely turd. I was so disappointed. Do you know when you're really looking forward to something and it was rubbish? Hi, Corey. Are you okay, honey? Happy Saturday. Is everyone ready for Monday? The Aussies will soon be waking up and they'll all be ready in their Monday. Oh, thanks, Aunt. I hope most of you got to see the Ghost Hunting with Supernatural Diaries Season 1, Episode 1 that Aunt aired last night on the YouTube channel, our very first episode. It was only a short one, but obviously the next ones will have more content to do and stuff like that, so they'll be fantastic. But thank you to anyone that came along and supported our live premiere last night at the Ghost Hunting with Supernatural Diaries YouTube page. I was going to say Facebook, then I'm like, what am I thinking? So if you did come and watch, if you missed it, don't worry, it's over on the Ghost Hunting with Supernatural Diaries. It's over on the channel. You can watch it on playback. It was about 35 minutes, just a little snippet of something that we do on our ghost hunting journeys, and it was at a really good location as well. We got quite a lot of EVP work there. It was really good. Hi, Lynn. Hello, happy Sunday. They are delicious. Are they really salty? We got really salty chips. I have to have salt on my fries. I love it, Kat. I should have been born in Australia. Oh, I would love to go and live there. Never had a BK. You've never had a Burger King, Audrey? Well, Burger King's better than McDonald's in my eyes. Really slowly being disappointed with McDonald's. I'm sick of having a cold burger because that's all they ever seem to sell is cold burgers. And lately, that's all I've ever been getting. So I've abandoned Burger King. We've been having KFCs and no, I've abandoned McDonald's and we've been having Burger King and KFCs. Oh, extra salty chips. Yes. Got to add more. I'm watching and lurking while I colour. No problem, Corey. What you colouring today? What's on Corey's agenda for her colouring for Sunday night? I want to know what everyone's colouring actually. Who's colouring? Who's colouring? Who's lurking? Who's watching and colouring? Who's following along? Is anyone following along? Zoe. My batteries have run out now. I'll lurk until I go off to sleep. Bye all. Oh, bye Lisa. Thanks for watching, honey. It's lovely to see you. I'm sorry, Zoe. Do you not like Burger King? I'm a big Burger King fan. I love my Burger King. I love them cheese and jalapeno bites. Oh my goodness, they are the bomb. They really are the bomb. Oh, I've got quite a lot. These brushes, these Montmartre brushes are very juicy, but they molt. So I'm going to have to invest in a really good set of watercolour brushes. I think they'll improve my watercolour ability tenfold. So I'm going to have a look at what I can get, I think. So I think we're moving on to the floor down here. A page from Flowerscape. Oh, I've seen that book. I've seen oh, Emily's got that book, hasn't she? I'm sure Emily's got that book, Flowerscape. I'm lurking and watching the new film Quiet Place 2. Oh, Quiet Place 2. I want to go and watch The Conjuring, but I've not seen Conjuring 1, so I can't go and see Conjuring 2 until I've seen Conjuring 1. Burger King is lovely. I'm finishing colouring a while ago. I'm watching the football and chattering nonsense as usual. Nope, I don't really like Mackie's either that much, but if I had to pick, it would be Mackie's. No! Boring football. I don't watch football. I'm a rugby fan. I'm more of a rugby fan than a football person. Give me a Chinese or a KFC over both of those any day. Definitely. I love my Chinese salt and pepper chicken pieces with egg fried rice and Szechuan sauce. I am in Chinese heaven. I'm setting up and have my Kirby out to colour right now. I want to do gin, but the book is too big for my desk. I know, that book is huge. Are you streaming after me, Ash? Are you streaming, my honey? Right, next up, I am moving to Burnt Sienna. I think I've had too much pop. I feel a bit high. I've had too much sugar. So I'm going to kind of come up in between. Now, when I did this yesterday, I was like, oh yeah, it doesn't look that much different, but it adds, it's needed. It's still needed. Now, I'm thinking I might keep this tree a bit. Oh, I'm out of frame. I do apologise. Are there any good water brushes? Mine are either too dry or leak like crazy. These are leakers. These are the leakers and the molting. So these are rubbish. So don't buy these Montmartre gallery series. They are the poop. The Conjuring films are great. Just watch them all, and the Annabelle films. You have to watch before the third. I watched the other night. How many Conjurings is there, Ant? There's 2 I need to watch before this new one. Chicken balls and sweet and sour sauce. My friend has chicken balls and sweet and sour sauce. I'm getting hungry now. Sorry, Corey. Gotta love a Chinese. See, I'm the only one that eats Chinese in my house, so I can only go to the Chinese when everybody else wants the chippy side of it, because they don't eat Chinese. Oh, that's too dry, that now. So although these brushes are juicy and nice, they're just molting everywhere, which defeats the object of what you want to kind of do. Just in between there. Is that even a word? Have I just made a word up? I might have just made a word up. There are 3 Conjuring now. Oh no! So I've got to watch 2. Who's going to watch The Conjuring with me? No one's going to watch them in my house because no one watches horror. I need someone to come and watch horror with me. Or I'll just have to go to Aunt's house a few Saturday nights and watch it there. Or I'll go to Alison's house. She likes watching horrors. You need to watch Annabelle as well, as they all link, and The Nun. Oh, I love The Nun. Did you all see The Nun I drew? I drew The Nun from the film The Nun. Aunt has it in our Supernatural Diaries base in where we live, near where we live. I drew The Nun for Aunt, and she was the most freakiest thing I've ever drawn. Should I show you? Let me blend this in. I might still have a picture of it. Let me just blend this in. And I might actually have a picture that I can show you all. So, honestly, if you are a religious person, I do apologise if you may find this picture offensive. So when I do show you my phone, if you do find The Nun offensive or it's against your religion or anything like that, please do avert your eyes when you see the phone. This is a warning, I will say that now. Because not everyone appreciates horror and stuff like that, and especially, you know, it's a nun and it's a horror. She's been changed. She doesn't look a very nice nun. I should say that. Let me show you the one I did. And I did this for Ant because he has an escape room at the Supernatural Diaries base. And the escape room was themed with the nun. Where has it gone? I definitely put it on here, I'm sure I did. And every time I looked at it, I was like, oh, her eyes was really piercing. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I definitely put it on Instagram. Oh, there she is. Can you see that? Does it let me see? So I drew her with coloured pencil from start to finish. But look at her eyes. So if you don't... Yes! Yes, Aunt! Yes! I'm in. So yeah, I drew this for Aunt, and my friend, every time she looked at it, she's like, stop showing it me, it's freaking me out, stop showing it me, it's freaking me out. So that was my drawing of the nun. So yeah, not everyone likes it, and I get it, you know. Nuns are meant to be lovely people, and I just drew a horror nun. So I do get my drawing out every now and again, don't I? But that one was complete coloured pencil from start to finish, and I really enjoyed that. And she's not, you don't have her up in the office anymore, do you, Aunt? I don't know where she is now. But it was an amazing drawing, you know, and it'll be at the base for as long as Supernatural Diaries, I would assume. If not, give it me back. My offer's not good enough then. What's that? What you're offering, Zoe? Hold on, let me see this. Horror are my favourite genre. Colour and a film day for us, Shell. Oh yes! I didn't see it, Zoe. They go past. If it's in capitals, I see it easier. So I'm sorry. Yes, a colouring and horror night would be an absolute amazing combo. two of my most favouriteest things in the world together. So yes, I'll take you up on that, Zoe. Anytime you want to do that, we can do that. We can set up a Zoom or whatever, a messenger, and we can have the horror on at the same time and colour. We could colour in Beauty of Horror. She remains in my skate room. I love it. Oh God, I'm glad that's where she still is. So I'm going in all the creases again with the brushes. And then I need this bit here. That's his like bobbly chin. This looks more like a she tree. Anyone got an iPad? My key's like return and I've got blue. Anyone got an iPad? My keys like return etc have gone blue. Any idea how I can get rid of them? I have an iPad but I've never had it turn blue, so I can't help you there. Where else have I got to go? Down here in these shadowed areas. I think I may redraw the nun again on a bigger scale. I feel like having a go at doing her on a bigger, more like an A3 size maybe. Could do it on a big A3 size and then sell her. Not sell her, give her away. See if I can do it on a bigger, grander scale. And just blend these out again. So I'll let you know, Ant, when the other half is off and I can come up and we can have a conjuring night. Because no one will watch a horror here. Oh, anyway, any idea I can get rid of them? I prefer more spooky supernatural horror rather than all the gore. No way will I watch Chucky. Chucky, I've not seen a Chucky film in donkey's years. And the Freddy Krueger films, I watched them when I was teenagers and younger and they used to freak me out, and now I just look at them and think, what on earth was I scared of? But I suppose I was a kid at the time. Looks like the crone from The Maid and Mother of Anne Crone. I've never heard of that one. You're Swindon. Oh, you're not that far from me, Zoe. I'm only in Wigan. So we're not that far away. I need to come up over here with this. I didn't realise you was that close to me, Zoe. I'm not sure, but in the system settings there's a keyboard. I love the screen films, looking forward to the newest one. Freddy, I think I watched the first 4. Hi, have I said hi to Mona? I think I did, have I? I still stand by my statement that The Exorcist is the greatest comedy of all time. It is. It is. For sure. So I'm just blending these out again. I'm going to do the eyes with pencil, I think, just to give them a really intense colour eye. So I'm hoping now. Oh, you should have seen me watching It. We all went, the Supernatural Diaries team, we all went watching the It, the first remake of the It. And I sat there, me and Alison, sat there howling, laughing the whole way through. I just couldn't stop laughing. It was hilarious. So, burnt umber now. So I'm just going to wet that again because it's gone a little bit dry. And this is the darkest one. So this one looks a lot darker. So no doubt we need to make it really dark now to match. But all them give us a nice undertone. And spreading this round. This is obviously not the conventional way to watercolour, but I'm still learning, so I'm kind of just going with whatever my hand wants to do. I've gone out the lines there, but hey well. Yes, Shell, you said I earlier. I just had to go help Hubby but fix dinner. No problem. I thought I did. I remember you coming in. And then I thought, did I? Because sometimes I say hi to that many people. I'm like, who have I said hi to? Who have I not said hi to? Who sneaked in and I've not noticed? So what's everyone's favourite horror film? While we're on the horror duties, what's everyone's favourite? Does anyone have a favourite? Or do you not like horror at all? Are you not a horror person? I think being theatre ruined horror for me. None of it is believable, and I sit there going, hasn't any of these people seen a horror movie before? Why are they going off in the cabin? Giving instruction only, Mona. Went off YouTube, came back in, and the blue lights have stopped. It's because we're talking about horror. Oh, denim. I was trying to do a horror noise then, that didn't come out. And then I was thinking, I'm going to sound like Jaws, and that's not. It's thriller, isn't it, Jaws? So I was going to go. I run away from horror films like a 5-year-old. Oh no, you're like my friend, Corey. I went taking her watching a horror. Honest to God, Jane, she might be lurking. Jane is terrified of horror, and I went taking and watching a horror film, and she hid in a jacket the whole time I was in the cinema, and I was sat there and I couldn't help it. And she's like watching behind this pillar, and I went boo like that dead leg. She absolutely jumped about. It's so funny when she hates horror. It's not a bad one. It's alright. I can't even remember what it was called now. And I'm like, it's not a bad horror. It's quite a soft horror, and she was absolutely terrified. I haven't got it yet, but I have been looking at it, Zoe, so I know doubt I will do, yeah, because I'll probably get it for October for my for the Halloween month, because I'll do nothing but horror and ghosty type of stuff, because obviously you all know my other passion is ghost hunting and spiritual readings, cards, crystals. So October is one of my favourite times of the year for Halloween. We do a lot on the ghost hunting side. And then I was telling ghost stories in my live streams throughout October last year. It was so cool. So cool. So I'm wetting this and pulling all that out. Oh, it's got another loose hair. Can anyone recommend a really good set that's not sillily expensive, but are a really decent set of watercolour brushes? Because these are bad. Zoe, if you love watercolouring, have you got any recommendations? Because I seem to not get the right kind of brush. And I think this is like my third set of watercolour brushes, and they're all rubbish. I hate how this looks in the light. The light takes the glow, so you can't see what I'm doing so well. But I'm just basically now taking the burnt umber and I'm putting it in all the darker shadows where it needs to be, where I want it to go, just like I built up with that tree yesterday. Oh, your mum's birthday's on Halloween. Oh, I love it. Does she love it? I get nightmares. Oh, Corey. I pre-ordered it when it went down to £7 something. Oh, I'm gonna have to have a look. I wished I'd discovered you sooner. Oh, Zoe. If you only live in Swindon and we ever have any ghost hunts, you'll have to come on one, Zoe, if you like horror stuff. You like ghost hunting. Not sure if we've got any. Have we got any Swindon Way, Ant? If you're still there, you might be lurking. You might have gone. White Knights, Paul Rubens are good. Fumu. I like the Dalaruna graduates from the range WH Smiths. Which ones are these? These are a good brush. Which ones are these? These are a Royal and Langnickel. But they're not, I don't think they're a watercolour. I think these are an acrylic one. So I normally use my water-filled brushes, which you know I love these. But I want to start, I want to use these as well. I feel like they're never used and I just can't. I'm no good with them. Because I must be getting the wrong type of brushes. I've got a feeling it wasn't this brush I used yesterday, on Friday. I got a slightly smaller one than this. No, must have been that one. I'm going to have to come back and write all these down. Seriously though, guys, I use, in those horror movies, they always are like, oh, a scary noise in the woods, let's go investigate. So my first reaction is, oh, no thanks. Gansai Tambi. Oh, they sound interesting, cat. I also don't leave them in water for long periods of time. So don't do what I did and left them in water since Friday. It's my son's birthday on October 30th. Hi, Terrelyn. Oh, so it would be so cool if my birthday was on Halloween. Shall have had these before and loved them. Hi. Oh, heck yeah. I've been on one ghost hunt with the Cambridge CSI people. Oh, I think I've heard of them. I just love it. My daughter's birthday is November 1st. She's very close to Halloween. Oh, see, at the Ramsey Rural Museum, it was a good night. Oh, I'm going to have to get Ant to check that place out. Will you send me that on inbox, Zoe, on Instagram or Facebook, that location, so I can pass it to Ant, because we're always looking for new locations. So therapeutic watching yourself paint, actually. I'm sat here like really enjoying just painting. So nice. Bring that up under here, quite dark. That's a really big crease in the branch there. Then blend that off into I use Fume, but they are red squirrel hair, so hold a lot of water. Great for loose watercolour. Oh, nice. Corey, I might have a look at them. Therefore found somewhere in Swindon. I'd love to come. This paper, Zoe, Jane's paper is really good with watercolour. The thing I did notice when I first started the stream though is it did leak through some of the purple. I remember with the purple I had to put quite a bit of water on, I think, to get it to do the tie-dye effect. So I think that's why it's soaked through, but otherwise they don't normally soak through. So I'm just trying to get detail into the tree bark. There we go. I'll definitely pass that location on to Ant because that'll be good. Good for him to check out. The other thing I do when I do watercolour or paint, I just think I'm using a pencil. That's how I do it, and it somehow works. So we're not that out of the line, it's starting to take shape. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a bit of burnt umber, and then I'm going to move on to a bit of Payne's grey because I want a slightly darker tone for this tree, just purely because it's set further back than this one, but I still want it on the brown side, but darker brown than this. And try and get that darker. And hopefully it's going to go darker than the other tree. Well, the red still comes through, which is what I love about it. You do watercolour the same like colouring. It is, that's all I think in my head. Think pencil, and it kind of works. So if I just want to deepen up them edges, I'm going to put a little bit down here. And then clean my brush off and just use no colour to blend that out. Hi Marilyn, happy Sunday, how are you? Have you had a good weekend? So we probably watercolour very similar then, Zoe. At least somebody else does it like I do it. I don't feel like I'm doing it so wrong now then. If somebody else colours the same. So I'm going to come down this edge here. So, does anyone want to start an enable train? Have you bought anything you want to share with us all? Have you got any deals? Did anyone get anything good on Prime Day? I avoided it like the plague. How did everybody else fare? Did anybody else give in? I think I'm going to leave it as just watercolour. I think I really like it, Ashley, like this. I might do the eyes with pencil, just because I want to intensify the pupil itself. But other than that, I think the rest of it I'm going to leave watercolour if I can. Because I really like the effect of the page. So I don't have any more Jane F. Hankins giveaways to do, but if you want to, I can give away one of my own drawings like I have been doing. I'm not too sure how many people in the chat have already got it because I have give quite a lot of them away. But it was the Botanical Sugar Skull or the Rings of Love. So thumbs up if you would like to have a go at winning one of my drawings if you've not already, and if I get enough thumbs up then I'll do it as a giveaway, because I'm not sure how many people watching has actually got one of my drawings. I mean, they're not the most amazing thing in the world, but they're a drawing and I like them. I've just watched my teasers on stream earlier and I got on Prime Day. Oh, did you get a good deal? Wasn't worth getting in the UK Prime Day shell, to be honest. Oh, was it no good? I've been buying books but not colouring books. Oh, what books are you reading? I'm reading Freed at the minute. Christian Grey's version of Freed. I'm a sucker for a romance. I'm sorry. I like a good romance novel. I've just been reading one now on my phone. I've just finished it. And it was a bit of a bad grammar one, but it was still a good read. So I think I just want to add a bit of dark here. And I'm just going to glide over that, because I don't want to take the highlight away, but I don't want it to be so bright. Absolutely loving how these trees came out. Just try and deepen up highlights, but not. I don't want them to disappear completely. So if I move it out of the light, she does look much better, but I don't know what's going on with her face there. I think I may have to darken that up anyway. Let me have a look. I like thrillers and young adult dystopian books. I have both your drawings and I like them. Oh, thank you, Jamie. I'm a winner, your ring drawing. I have the ring drawing, it's gorgeous. I have to choose between colouring and reading. Colouring wins every time. I have the rings too. So does most people in the chat already have my page? So I'm going to make this eye darker, I think, here. And this side of her face darker, because it looks funny under the light. Does that look better now? Yeah, that looks much better. she's much better like that. And then I'm going to kind of bring that colour in a bit more. It's funny how you play with it and you try and match it up, but the character of this tree needs to be a different colour than that other tree. Put some dark back in. Lost. More of a red tree, or more of an oak kind of colour. See, I'm much happier with that now. That's kind of like the light is just casting onto here. And see how she dries, but I kind of like her a little bit not as bright as he is. These trees are beautiful, very rich. You twisting my arm to get these paints. Sorry, Zoe. You don't have any of my drawings. Looks like you could do a drawing for the sugar skull. You could do a draw for the sugar skull. I could do, yeah. I think a lot have got the ring. You've been so generous with your drawings, thank you. Oh, you're very welcome. So I'll do my sugar skull as a giveaway on this. So let me try and work out a skin tone now for this lovely lady. So I'm going to go in with white. I need to make a lighter, not so yellow. I don't want it to be so yellow. That didn't work. Where's my board? Let me try and make something on my board. I don't know how I'm going to tackle her hair, that's for sure. Because I don't want it to clash with the trees, you see. So I'm going to put a light layer. So I've just mixed white and light ochre. I have to get smaller brushes, but I'm going to put a bit of pink. I'm going to flash a bit of pink in. From now on, you're colouring all my trees. Ashley, just post them on over to the UK. I'll colour it and then I'll send it back. So I've got some mix of green in a skinny yet. So I did say I might try and turn that into like a little tattoo effect. So we'll see what I'll do with that in a second. Because I don't want to be too dramatic with a skin, because the trees are quite in your face as well. So let me try and add. I'm going to go with light ochre again. Bit of white in there just to tone it down. Got home, so my freedom's over. I'll catch the rest in the replay. Loving the image though. Oh, thanks Cora. Enjoy your day, honey. Thanks for coming. And then I'm going to add in a tiniest bit. I'm going to kill some of that red actually. I think that might be too much. Let me try and get this is a guessing game. This is so hard to do skin tone with watercolour. So I'm going to use the darker one, a tiny bit of that rather than the other one because it was too. There we go. I think I've got a tiny bit darker tone there. And I hope I have got a tinier brush. And I have. So let's wet that and come in with the tinier brush and get some detail in. So I'm assuming all the light, straight away I've got a straggly hair, is going to be over here. Hi Melissa, how are you? Oh, thank you. The trees look really cool, don't they? I love the trees. I do. I must admit, I really do like doing trees. Like I said, I did one in the Kirby's book. It was the sloth, and that tree came out absolutely amazing. It really did. I'm just going to put some shade under her mouth here and a bit under her nose. Tiny bit under here. And she's going to have some shading under her hair, obviously. I'm going to think, what colour am I going to do her hair? I love doing leaves. And see, leaves, I can take or leave leaves. Leaves are a pain, especially if they don't go the way you want them to go. Okay, so we've got a bit of shadow on the back of her hand here. And I'm trying to hope that they don't clash with the tree. Oh, I hope I don't run out of that what I've mixed, because I probably won't mix that colour again. I'll just try and get this. Oh, I didn't want it to do that. Get off. I'll just try and get rid of some of this green. It's going onto my skin. Must be reactivating the green. She's got a green arm. Oh, did you stream it on the tree? On the I didn't, Melissa. And honestly, the tree came out amazing. I'll show it you all in a second. I'll get it out. The tree came out fantastic, and I didn't stream it. But a lot of the times, a lot of my works come out where I do things really, really good and I've not streamed it. And I think, oh, why did I not stream that? I'm murder for that. Alright, so I want to go back in with the lighter tone. I've got a little mix of it in this. And blend that out again. I don't know, it's turning out pink. Might add a pink tone to it. Could be something in that, a bit of like cross contamination in that white, maybe. So I want to keep her quite fair. I don't want to you can tell we colour together all the time. I didn't know they had a face last stream and now bam. Oh, you didn't know they had faces last stream. Now I get you. I didn't know what you meant then. Sorry, Melissa. Yeah, they've got faces. They've got cool little faces. So I need to try and mix that colour I had. And I'm not sure. Oh. I'm going to end up now being a different colour. So I'm going to have to go back over the arms because it's ended up a different colour and it's not the right colour. I'm probably going to end up running out of that and then it's going to be another different colour. This is the thing with watercolour, you can't judge how much you need. And then you get it wrong when it don't match. Like Merida from Brave. Oh, do her red. Oh, what a good idea. She also reminds me of Mother Gothel from Rapunzel, she does. I can see her with fiery red hair. She also reminds me of Mother Gothel from Tangled. Under what colour? I don't know if I could do it red. We'll have a look. We'll have a look what I can do. And just darken this bit up so she kind of looks like she's got the same skin tone going on. Darken this up a little bit because I don't want it to go too, I just want her to be quite fair. Put some red in her cheeks. Do what you think is best though. I know, but that's what I'm thinking. I don't know because there's quite a lot going on. I'm like, what should I do? And I've never done her with watercolour, so it's freaking me out a little bit. I'm like, what am I going to do? Her arm's well messed up. Can you see? If I pull that down, the green has gone into the skin, so it looks horrid. Okay, so let's try and bring back a tiny bit of that light to blend that out in her face. So I'll show you my page and then I'll show you the Botanical Sugar Skull image that you can win. If you've not already won it, you can certainly enter. So what I want to do is just add a tiny bit of pink, so give her a bit of a blush. I have to be careful because you only get, I don't want it to be an in your face pink, I just want it to be a little bit of a pink blush. And I'm out of frame, what the heck? Shell, it's just a reflection from your dress, it's good. Do it with pencil. I think I might have to have a go with pencil. I'm going to try it. Will it look right? Let me just jump in here. I need to just fix some of her dress here because I've missed bits out. I didn't finish off. just want to add a bit of darker red into a top here, because I kind of didn't like how light the tie-dye went on a bust part. I'm trying to just go with the pattern of tie-dye in my mind, but then fill in the gaps as well. Shell is just a reflection from the dress, it's good. Okay, let's have a see. I need to get her lip colour going as well. I'm going to have to get a new white, that's not pink enough. I'm going to have to get a new white, I think, for this palette. It's so much harder in watercolour. Right, let's have a see if I can do this. Should I do it red? Or is red gonna clash? I don't know if red is gonna clash. I think I'm gonna go grey. I'm gonna go Mother Gothel. I get myself a really light grey down here first, and then I'm gonna give it a wash completely over all of her first. No problem, you let your pooches out. I'm gonna get that curvy one out and show you that tree bark I did at that. And honestly, I'm gutted because I don't have I didn't write the combo down, I didn't write what I used at all or how I did it, and I didn't record it, so I'm like, oh. And I've never been able to get tree bark like it, but it was amazing. So that's my undertone done. Just going to go down the back of here. And I'm just trying to work out what I'm going to do with the watercolour. Hi Lou, how are you? Yeah, red might clash. Just got a wee one off to bed so I can chill now. Oh, nice. Which one would it have been in? I don't think it was in World Within Worlds, was it? Yeah, it might have been actually. Yeah, that was it. So that was the tree bark that I did in the World Within Worlds. And there's, if I can bring it up to the light, let me bring the light up. There's greens in there, there's creams, darks, browns, and it just came out absolutely fantastic. Hello, viewers of you! And I didn't write it down, I couldn't tell you what colours I used. I just did it, and then I was like, oh, and I've never been able to recreate it again. So that was that one. So the giveaway I'm going to be doing, oh my goodness me, I wanted to, this is my other image that, oh, I'm trashing the place. This was my other image, but I need to redraw it out because I'm not happy with it. I need to move the ponytail of it round. So I was going to try and get this finished for the end, and I could have given it away tonight, but I'm not happy with it. I need to, a head's too big for a body, a plait's too straight, so I need to jigger around a little bit. So that will be a giveaway at some other point when I've done it and I'm happy with her. let me show you the pic. Where's my thing? So the botanical sugar skull that I'm going to do for the giveaway, I'll show you. So if you want to be in with a chance of winning it, there may be 1 giveaway, 2, 3, 4 or 5, however many I decide to give away in this. I'm not going to tell you, I'm just going to surprise you. But this is the page that, let me just get my files up. Oh, not now. So this is my botanical sugar skull. This was trying to get the light on. So I coloured this live on stream quite a while back. So if you do want some inspiration, this was it coloured. This is it coloured. So if you'd like to win this, please enter your number in your enter the number in the giveaway if you would like to win my botanical sugar skull. And if you need inspiration, I have done a video on it. Now I have got mods in, haven't I? I've got Ashley and Kat. So let's do the giveaway reels. Please make sure when it comes to the giveaway, you did, Terralyn. You did. When it comes to the giveaway, please make sure you're in live chat. I will say that now. Please all check you're in live chat. And if you are lurking, you are quite welcome to enter the colour along. You are quite welcome to enter the giveaway, even if you're not chatting. So long as you are here watching this right now, chatting or not chatting, you can enter the giveaway. So the giveaway rules are quite simple. All you need to do, I will write go 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 in the chat. Once you see go 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 in the chat, please pick a number between 1 and 100 and put that number in the chat. You have to stick with that number. If you see that someone else before you stuck that number in as well, please don't retract it. It'll be going to the first person that puts that number in. Please don't chat while the numbers are going up, just so it gives me a nice bank of numbers and I can go back and check what's going on. If there are, like I said before, if there are multiple entries of the winning number, it goes to the first person who entered that number. Hence why you need to be in live chat. Once the winning number is announced, it is the closest to that number without going over. If there's no number underneath that, I will just draw it again. Myself and the moderators will confirm the winner. So good luck, everybody. Can we have a thumbs up in chat that everybody is ready for a giveaway? We're up to about 2 pints of Coke. So a nice bank of thumbs up and I will put go 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 in chat. I hope you all want to win my page. I really need to get some more. I want to finish my portrait one, so she'll be up for giveaway at some point. And then I've got some crazy mad ideas that I want to draw as well that are like, oh, they will be crazy, but I think they will look so cool. Okay, so if you're ready, I'm going to count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone get your numbers in. I hope I see lots and lots of numbers. Six numbers are in. 6 numbers are in. So please don't be shy, you can add. If you're not chatting, please still put a number in. I'm going to give it a few minutes. I'm going to take the giveaway off and I'm going to carry on with the hair while them numbers are going in. I'm going to kind of, I don't know what on earth I'm going to do, but I'm just going to keep adding to the grey and the white until I get a darker colour, and maybe add, oh, too wet that. This is going to be hard because she's got like squirrely curly hair. I'm going to kind of have to do is just patch it about, I think. I understand if you've already got it, that's fine, don't worry, if you've already got the image. And I also understand it's not everyone's cup of tea either. If you don't want to win the botanical sugar skull and you want the rings of love, which was the roses and the rings, and you haven't had chance to win that, please put a number in, because if you've already run the botanical or you don't like that one, you can always have the rings of love, which have I got a picture of that one here? I did have. This is the rings of love. So if you want to change for, if you want to add a number in for the rings of love, this is what it looks like, which is this one. If you want to enter in for that one and you haven't won that one, put a number in and you can get that one. But if you've already won botanical or you don't like it and you'd like to win, enter a chance for that one, please put your number in for that as well. So I'm kind of just, I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just scribbling with it because I don't know how else to do her with watercolour that's curly anyway. Straight I'm alright, but curly I'm a bit like, what do we do? Hi Jane! I was talking about you before, telling them all about when I took you to the cinema watching that horror film. And you was absolutely pooping your pants. It was hilarious. I'm trying to get enough of this to fill these bits in because I don't really want to have to mix it again, because I'll probably not get it anywhere near what that one was like. Okay, so let's sort this out. Okay, let's do random.org. So I'm just going to put stop in the chat, and then no more numbers after that will be counted. Joyce, are you putting a number in? Do you want to win one of my botanical sugar skull or the rings of love? If you want to win, be in with a chance of winning, Joyce, pop a number in really quick. And hello, hello. Oh, Verica's just got one in. Joyce, are you putting a number in? So I'm just going straight in with Payne's Grey. Oh, why are you going back to lurking, Joyce? It's just part of the giveaway with comments, unfortunately. It's just so we keep the numbers going. But if you want to enter a number or you want to go back lurking, that's totally fine, hun. But I would like, if you want to win I'm just advising you can put a number in if you want to. I don't think this hair is going to go down very well, but here well. Okay, so I'm going to pop stop in the chat. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and I'm going to put random.org in. Random.org. Okay, so you want 100, and we've got 45. Who's closest to 45 without going over? I think I see that as Verica. Just waiting for one of the mods to say the same. Woohoo! Congratulations, Verica. Just email me at shellarty@yahoo.com. Which one you would like, the rings or the botanical sugar skull. So I'm going to do another one. Let's do another one. 33. Who's closest to 33 without going over? I see Jane with 29. I'll just wait for confirmation. Is it Jane with 29? Jane with 29. So congratulations, Jane. You could tell me which one you would like, the botanical sugar skull or the rings. Let's do one more, shall we? So let's generate another number. 86. Closest to 86 without going over. Closest to 86 without going over. 86. I get Melissa with 79. Just confirm it's Melissa with 79. Can't think of any other way to do this hair than to kind of just blob it in between with the watercolour. Melissa Woohoo! So congratulations, Melissa. And let's just do, for the fun of it, one more. 75. Who's closest to 75 without going over? I think, is it Lynn with 53? Is it Lynn with 53? Let me just write all these down. Let's just check that it is Lynn with 53. So we had Verica, Jane, Melissa, and congratulations to Lynn. Congratulations, Verica, Jane, Melissa, and Lynn. Please email me with either the rings or the botanical sugar skull, and I will email you that PDF. Congratulations to them 4 winners. Well done. And I'm going to go back to doing the hair. That's kind of finding really frustrating to do. So congratulations to everybody. And I'm feeling like a complete newbie with this hair thing. I should have done it in pencil. But here, well. Because I've no idea how I would do it. It's that squiggly and squibbly that I have no idea what's going on with this hair. And I'm just kind of like scribbling it about. That movie scared me to death. Shall never again. Congrats to the winner. Sorry, I did not know I would get caught in the giveaway. Oh, no worries, Joyce. It's completely fine, honestly. It doesn't mean anything against you. It's just that any comments that do go in the giveaway numbers, it'll just get deleted just so we can keep the numbers in one section. Honestly, it's nothing against anyone personally. It's just the way it goes for giveaways, just to keep it easy. So I do apologise if you feel any type of way, but honestly, it's nothing you did wrong. It's just it was had to be moved for that reason. So hi and welcome, Joyce. And you've joined us when I'm trying to recreate curly hair with watercolour, which and I don't know how well this is going, to be honest. Probably made a big mess of it. And I'm only doing it with Payne's Grey as well. How would you do her if you had... Speaking as someone with curly hair, it's hard to paint to colour. I hate doing curly hair. No problem, Cat. I'm just kind of trying to make it look curly. And you know what I'm like? Not that I'm a perfectionist, but I like it to look how I have it in my mind, and I don't think it's looking like that right now. Oh, Joyce, I hope you're better soon, honey. I'm just going to add a bit of black in now, which is ivory black, and I'm going to kind of, where the darkest bits would be, I'm going to kind of gingerly put that in, and then kind of squirm some little darker lines through with that. Thanks, Zoe. It's like hard, isn't it? Because it's not even in a pattern. It's like, it's just squirrely. That's the only way I can pronounce it, is that it's squirrely. So what I'm trying to recreate is kind of like the deepest parts of the curl. So I'm just dabbing this around in small little places where it'll capture that curl that'll knit right inside another curl kind of thing going on. I'm just using the very tip of the brush, and hopefully it's still giving it that curly whirly scribbly effect that Jane's given us with the ink but coloured in. And this is just the ivory black in the palette now. There is a bit under each arm. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that. Oops. I'll add a bit of grey in as well after. Thank you very much, Jamie. I forgot about that bit. Thanks, Lynn. I honestly forgot about that bit. It's good job we have all you lot as our eyes as well, because I've missed loads of things. I think I've missed ears, eyes, noses, ligaments. Add a bit more ivory black. I'm happy with that hair now. It does look like it's got movement now, doesn't it? Yeah. £22 for that set of watercolours on Amazon. Honestly, Zoe, have a look what it is on the Ranges website, because I only paid, I'm sure it was £10 for this palette in the range. I think I'm going to leave her like that because I don't want to do too much where it's going to start looking. I'm just going to add some white in there because I didn't add that in before. This underneath her arms. I need a little bit of that black in this bit. So what colour are we going to do our floor? We've got like a moss green. Oh, this is a moss green colour, I think. So I'm going to add this to my palette here because I want like a dirty green for the floor. I'm going to add this. Let me get my bigger brush. Where have it gone? Let's get some sap green. I'm going to add some burnt umber in. And give us a nice like greeny, mossy kind of. I want to really wet my brush for this. I'm going to wet that page already. And I'm going to add this sap green in. Dogs are in bed. Latest colouring posted. Yes. This page is awesome, Shell. Oh, thank you, Mona. Hands, knees and bumps a daisy. I'm going to add this in here. And then I'm going to add a bit more brown into that. A bit more sap green. But not as much. I want it like a browny, greeny colour. And I'm going to mix that in. In kind of places. It's like a dirty green floor. Muddy, greeny, sap greeny, dirty floor. If that makes sense. And there's the bit he's walking on down here. I'm just going to kind of smoosh it about. Oh, missing chat. On £14.14 on Etsy. You're coming down, not on Hobbycraft either. Not on the range's website. Oh no. That is like totally madness. Okay, let's add a bit more green back in. I'm right to frame a bit, aren't I? Oh. Well, £14 not bad to pay for it, I wouldn't say, Zoe. So if you found it at 14, just short 15 quid, get it. Do you know, it reminds me of that song. If you go down to the woods today, you're sure a big surprise. Na 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 na. The Teddy Bear's Picnic. For someone who claims not to know what they are doing with watercolour, that is pretty fantastic. Jamie, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't know very much about watercolouring at all, apart from I just stick it on the paper and hope for the best. I'm far more confident with coloured pencils, and probably someone who does watercolour would probably look at my page and go, ugh. But hey, well, I'm just going to add a bit of brown into that green. But I think when it comes to mixing, I think the hairdresser in me then helps with that kind of thing when it comes to mixing the colours, if that makes sense. But no, I really don't know techniques apart from wet it and stick it. Obviously the wet on wet things is where you put the wet down on the paper. Well, that's probably about it. So why is that leaking there? Up at 6 AM. I'll pop it in my wish list on Amazon and keep an eye on the price, because I'm sure I've seen it really low on there before. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, what about WH Smith's? Good night, Jane. Enjoy work tomorrow. So I want... Oh, that's too big. It's just that sky I want to do there, and then I'm going to do that little dude down here. So let's get some... Oh, that's still green. Let's get some blue going on here in the background. So we're going to have some white. Let's wet the page first. Tried that, don't have it. I look at it and think it's beautiful. Yeah, the palette's a gorgeous palette. So I've wet that bit down, and then I'm just going to chuck this on. Kind of blend it with that green going on. And maybe I'm going to put this blue in between that tree in places, so you can see, or I would say it's the sky in between the tree. I don't need these watercolours. I have my white nights, my people, and then I have my gouache and artesian gouache. Nope, you don't need to have it, Zoe. I'll back you on that. You don't need to have them, because I'd probably come to your stream and see yours and I'd be like, I need them paints. It's more, I don't need them, I would want them. Okay, I think I've just got the little dude down here to do. And I think I'm going to do him a nice blue. So I'm going in with cerulean blue hue, I think it is. And I have a nice little blue hat on. And fade it out. Thank you very much, Lynn. And his little jacket as well. Let's just get some watercolour going down here. His little jacket can match. I'm just trying to be careful with the detail that's on his jacket already. But Jane's books are really good for taking water medium as well though, so get playing if you haven't already. Hi Angie, good day. Caught the end, woohoo, you did. Ashley, are you streaming tonight? Are you streaming, my dear? Are you streaming after me? La da 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 da. Okay, so got that in. So let's come in with some darker blue, which is cobalt blue. I don't want that brush though. I'll get a smaller brush going. And I'm kind of just going to go in with where we'd have this colour. And then just with plain water, I would then blend it out. You are streaming. Here come the Aussies. Yes, they're up and about. You're streaming straight after me. What are you working on? So I'm going to go where all the dark shadows are going to be. And then I'll blend it out again with the water. This side of his jacket's going to be darker. I want to take a lot of the water off my brush and then blend it out. I won't be long, Ashley, now I'm just finishing this dude off and then I'll be done. Right, I'm going to do a page from Mermaids in Paradise by Denise Cleet. Oh, I love Denise Cleet. They are so richly pigmented. They are, Zoe. Honestly, they really are. Oops, just dropped that. So what colour can we go with? He's going to have stripy legs, so I'm going to put that in. It reminds me of that Robin Hood song, this. Men in tights, tights, tights. We're men in tights. Just soak up some of that bubbly bit. And then I want a lovely green. Or should I do in red? Let's have a red actually. Take your time, Shell, you've got half hour still. I'm going to go ahead and start cooking so I don't miss much of your stream, Ashley. Yes, go get cooking. It's like a jestery colour in it. It's so cute. Just get some of this red down here, and then I can do his tights. I'm gonna have red and blue stripy tights on. And then it gives me a couple of days then to finish off my other 2 pages from the start of the live streams I did for Jane's Imaginary June. I've just got the wings to finish on the other lady. And what have I got on the first one? Oh, and the other side of the wing, the butterfly wing. I'm still here just being quiet. No problem, Jamie. We're men. Manly men. We're men in tights, tights, tights. I love that film. I love the blind guy, and he grabs hold and he goes, oh, you grew boobs. I mean, it's a statue and he doesn't know he's grabbing on a statue. It's so funny. Alright, let's give him some hair. He's got curly squirrely hair as well. So I'm going to try an attempt. I'm just going to add a little bit of oh, I think I've got too much going on there. I think I just blob that all the way over the top of the other colour. Let me see if I can lift some of it off. Why are you not lifting off? There we go. And then let's do his skin tone, very similar to what we had going on before. The white. So it's a mix of white and light ochre. And I've done it so light just so it doesn't clash with the tree. Oh, he's so darn cute, isn't he? Hands. I'm trying to make sure I don't so let's add in the brown here. So adding in burnt umber. Just throwing some shadowed areas in. I think I've just realised my skin tone is not the best with watercolour on. It's like, oh, too much water. Let's get that up. I am terrible at skin with watercolour. Let me just put that out there. I don't know what I've done to him. Well. It's fine. I'm not going to stress. At the end of the day, it's just a picture. It's just a colouring, and not everything can go perfect. So what colour shoes is he going to have? Let's give him some light grey shoes. Hello Marilyn, lurk away honey. I'm nearly done anyway right now. I'm just literally finishing off this little dude down here, and then it's my time to go. And Ashley will be entertaining you for the next couple of hours. And some lovely little grey shoes. And then blend that in. There we go. I think, apart from the eyes, which I'm going to do with pencil, I've got a blue here that I want to use. I might have a Pablo's that I could use here for his eyes. Just see if we can. This is a Pablo pencil. Gonna intensify his eyes anyway. I'll just come down. I've just grabbed my Pablo's because I love my Pablo pencils, so I've just got a few out here where the colours might work with what I want. I'll be over here singing in the men in tight songs, it's fine. Right, let me just move that over here. I'm just going to put this way purely because I just want to add this in because I want it green. This is going to give me a green in his eye. I could do with them being sharp, to be honest. It'll work out really good when I add the black. I'm just playing with the Prussian blue a bit here. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm just pulling it out like a clock position. We've got the really light blue. Pablo's really don't like that pencil sharpener. I'm going to add some little lines in. Whoops. Darken that pupil bit up. And then I'm going to also go around the edge of the eye. I'm just throwing all kinds of colours into this now. Oh, it's a shame because you can't really see what I'm doing in the eye. I think it's too far away. I'm trying to make his eyes actually pop. I'm such a slacker. How are you such a slacker? So let's get this side in. I'm not going to see much of this side. Just got the, this is golden ochre. So that one I've just used. If anyone wants to know, it's the Pablo Prussian blue. And then I'm adding just little flecks of yellow ochre in. And then sky blue. And I'm going to go over the top of them, which gives me that green kind of look. And then that white blue. We'll probably come back to that in a second anyway. And then a flick like a clock. And then bring the black in. And I'm going to flick some black in there too. It ends up so small that you can't see it. Oops, right. Tiny bit of black around the edge. And then intensify that little pupil. In with the jelly roll. And just add a bit of a waterline in. I need a bit of a, here we go, a light grey, and that is purely just for the eye socket there. Should I give him some eyelashes or should I not? There we go, lightened his eyes up. Now just winging it. It's alright, Andrew. I am mostly winging it. So let's go. I'm going to do the eyes exactly the same. Take out on this side. And then on this side here with Prussian blue, and then a bit of yellow ochre in that centre bit, and I'm out of frame, sorry. I'm terrible, which will then turn it green when I put this in. And then my light blue, which is blush pale. I want hers to look a bit more ice blue. Then I'm just going to pull in some nice little flecks of Prussian blue. But I want her eyes to, in effect, look more icy. A little bit of down this side. Oh, I just sent that flying. A little bit of jelly roll in the eye there. I'll do her eye here. Oh, that's ivory black, that's the wrong colour. Black, no. Prussian blue. I'm just going to keep her eyes quite a light blue, I think. As well. Such tiny little detail. I'm trying to be quick, Ashley, and then I can get off quicker. Oops. So she's going to have some jelly roll in her eye as well. Even though it's really tiny. I'm going to give her some lashes. Emphasise the lashes a little bit. She's not got any at the bottom, which is bizarre. I'm going to add some in. You can't really see much of what I've done with her eyes there, if it's going to focus or not, I don't think. And then we've just got the little doodle down here. I'm going to mix a bit of Castle Arts in here because I want him to have a green eye, but I don't want a blunt pencil like that. So he's, oh, that's broken. No! Hold on. I'm going to try my M&R. I'm missing what you're all saying because I really want to just get this bit done. So I'm not jumping into Ashley's time. It's got a bluey green eye. Let's just put this plain bluey colour here. And then he can have a little white bit in his eye as well. And that, my friends, is my Jane page complete. I think there's some blue missing there, just a second. Just here. And I think I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that page because it looks fantastic. I'm just going to give her the slightest of blush pink lip, I think. Just because I think she's a bit of a lady. And I want her to have a bit of a And she's done. So that is my Jane F. Hankins. So you've seen Professor Numero, and then you've got this one. And we've also got the two others what I need to finish. So thank you very much everyone for joining me. Please head on over to Ashley, who's waiting for you all to join her, and please don't forget to go over to Shellarty and Colouring Friends and follow the events link and join the events page for the Julia and July Colourathon. It is up there in the corner. Link to my group is in the description below. Please head on over to there as well. And let's go to Ashley. Goodbye everyone. Thank you very much for joining me on this Sunday night. Much love to each and every one of you. Thank you. Take care and enjoy your week. Bye everyone. You're very welcome everyone. I love streaming for you all. Good night.